Before today, I have covered a lot of disturbing, horror, disgusting, messed up type manga. And now, there is nothing for you or me that can scare us. Why? I didn't think until I read Jinmen. Jinmen is a manga that has a total of 146 chapters, but it was not translated. Only 44 chapters were translated, and then they gave up. We can't do anymore. Look, every manga or anything has a specialty, and Jinmen's specialty is a little scary. After reading this, the way you see animals today, you may never be able to see them the same way again. Yes, this is my personal warning to you. There is something in this manga that you may start feeling disturbed in real life, and while reading this manga, you may feel very uneasy about what you are reading. Okay, the warning is over. Now, let's start the manga. So first, we see the view of the zoo, where the children have come for a picnic, probably. And the children are being taught that all the animals are our friends. Absolutely. Make a lion stand, they will take a picture together. After that, we see a boy named Jingu Masato, who is arguing with a zoo employee. He has to go to an elephant cage, but the zoo employee is stopping him. And then, another employee named Nakata comes here. He gives Masato permission to enter the cage. And we see Masato and that elephant named Hanao. They hug each other. Nakata tells us that Masato used to come to the zoo many times as a child, and all the animals here are his friends. In Masato and Nakata's conversation, we get to know that Masato had to leave exactly 7 years ago for his parents' work, but now he is back. But yes, a lot of things change in 7 years, and a lot of things have changed in the zoo as well. Earlier, there were not so many restrictions, but now every animal is being kept under surveillance, and this is happening since the new director of the zoo has come. And his face, it doesn't look like a human face to me. He looks like an animal. Now, Masato asks Nakata, "Do you remember that girl whom I used to take to the zoo with me?" Masato requests Nakata, "Can I go back to the cage with that girl to meet the animal?" Since Masato has been here since childhood, he used to go to the cage many times, and he was familiar with all the animals, but Nakata refuses. He says that, first thing, tomorrow is Sunday. There will be a lot of crowd, and the second, the director may not agree, and Nakata asks, and the director refuses. Now, get ready. The story is going to be fun. Masato leaves here and waits for the next day for his friend, and when his friend comes, the first thing he notices is her melons. Now, there is less crowd in the zoo, so Masato brings his friend at 7:30 in the morning. They enter the zoo, but when they enter, they see that there are no animals in the zoo. They think that some animals must have been taken out of the cage, but then they hear someone screaming. As soon as they look that way, they see that some animals have attacked a person. Masato runs away with his friend, and he says that we have to find the worker, Nakata. We have to ask for help from him. But Masato's friend says, the face. Masato thinks that the animals are eating his face, but this scene says something else. Masato comes to the elephant cage, where he can see the director and Nakata. But as soon as he comes, the director starts screaming to open the cage, and as soon as they open the cage, an elephant trunk pulls him back. Masato thinks that Nakata is pranking, but as soon as he sees in the cage, he sees his elephant friend with a human face. No, it's just the beginning. The elephant throws director's head at him and says, "I'm coming," and starts breaking the cage. Also, Nakata wakes up because of the noise, but he is in the cage, and going to the cage is not safe. So Masato tells his elephant friend, "Hanao, let's play catch today," and he takes it too seriously. But Hitomi saves Nakata, and on the other side, Masato makes Hanao crazy and puts him in the cage. Then, they take Nakata from where they are leaving, but they see a face in the bushes. They think there are more humans stuck here, like them. They are trying to escape, but as soon as the bushes are over, Masato sees a giraffe with a human head whose mouth has a human hand. And if this thing comes in front of me in the middle of the night, then I will become a politician. Like politicians run away from their responsibilities, I will run away too. Masato and Hitomi also do the same. They think, it's a giraffe, it's a slow animal. But this guy runs at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour behind them. They see the exit, but behind them, literally, all the zoo animals are there with human faces. How terrifying is this panel? And at this point, they are literally playing Temple Run. But yes, these three escape from a giraffe, a zebra, and a sheep with human faces. Then, Masato takes everyone to his house. And now, Nakata starts coming to his senses, so he tells them what was happening. Now, they all reach Masato's house, where they see a dog. Masato thinks it must be his pet dog. They think he must have changed too, but luckily, he is fine now. Yes, for now. Hitomi is very happy to see an animal with an animal face, but then I don't know which animal it is. But this panel is too scary. Whatever animal it is, it eats the same puppy in front of Nakata. Then, these people quickly run inside the house. Nakata tells that he has seen such animals in the zoo before. He tells that all this started last year when the new director came. He used to do health checkups on every animal and zoo employee, and the shift of zoo employees had also changed a lot. And also, Nakata gets very angry because he knows that his favorite elephant has also changed. But the solution will not come by getting angry, so they all call to report and cover the puppy's body with a leaf. But whenever they go here, there is some movement on that leaf, and we see that puppy has come alive with a human face. Now, our trio thinks of coming to the police station, and there are very creepy scenes in between. And so far, I guess a lot of people have died in the attack of animals because whoever is crossing the house, there is blood everywhere. Now, Masato decides that he will save as many people as possible and as many animals as he can. Dumb MC things. But now they reach the police station, which has become something like this. Masato tells Nakata and Hitomi to hide in the bushes. Masato finds an injured policeman inside the station, and as soon as they leave, a deer comes to the gate. And I felt very weird seeing this, but surprisingly, the deer was not attacking them. He starts eating the papers around, but the policeman aims at the deer, and as soon as he sees, the deer attacks him. And look at that devil smile. And the deer's horn hits Masato, and Masato recognizes by an attack on his horn that this is his zoo's deer. And the deer also recognizes Masato, and it starts backing up slowly. But then the policeman shoots the deer. But the deer says while dying, "Humanity is done for." Now, the policeman and Masato come down, but due to the policeman's shooting, there was a lot of noise around. So the animals have started gathering here, and Masato gets very angry at the policeman. "I wanted to save him. Why did you kill him?" But the policeman decides that he will do something good, and he says that, "I will sacrifice myself. You guys get out of here, because it is my duty to save your lives." And as our trio team sits in the police car, that car does not start at first. So the policeman says to press some buttons, and as soon as the button is pressed, the police siren starts. So all the animals come around the police car, and we see that the policeman sits in the other car and leaves from here. That guy made them the sacrifice. Now, all the animals start attacking the police car, but one guy comes with a shotgun, and pew pew, our trio quickly sits in his truck. We know that he has his grandson with him, and just you wait until you see the full body of his grandson. But now, we're going to see what happened to that policeman who cheated them and left from here. He met with an accident, and kangaroos caught him and twisted his head, and they're playing with his body like a basketball. But now they reach the city, which is completely destroyed. Now all these people reach the school, which is safe for now. And when they leave the car, the guy with the shotgun leaves with his grandson. And we see this. I mean, there was nothing left. Probably a Gojo fan, I guess. But yes, this is nothing. When they enter the school, they see something that I can't show you, but I can describe it. Basically, they see a human body, which has no head, no hands, no legs, and it's hanging upside down from the sky. I mean, on the roof. And all this was done by chimpanzees who attack them. And these chimpanzees almost kill Hitomi, but Masato saves her. But whether it's a monkey or a human, they all like melons. But a lot of chimpanzees surround them. But to save them, the old man comes out with a gun, though I think he's also been affected by the virus. He has a strange face. Plus, he starts thinking of our boys and girls as chimpanzees, so he starts shooting at them, but they luckily run away from there. And these chimpanzees cut off that guy's neck. And the next panel, if it gets animated, I will faint. That old man hugs his dead grandson and tells him, "Don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you." And there are chimps behind him. Like, this is scary. Chimpanzees with human faces, which is so terrifying. But now, our trio has understood that they too have L, and it's barely possible to save them. But then, they see something, and their chances of survival reduces even more. They see the animals studying. You don't study. I don't study either. But the animals have started studying. Although the animals notice them, they attack. But they see that some of the animals' faces resemble a human's, and the animals tell us, "We have been sent to kill you, to kill humans." But then a voice comes, and all the animals run away, and we see the elephant is here to save them. Save them, right? Also, when Nakata sees the elephant, he says, "Why does his face resemble mine? Our birthmark is also the same." Now they don't know what the scene is, but the small animals, they ran away out of fear. And now our humans also need to be scared because Hanao attacks them. And this panel is very detailed. And then Hanao shouts, "This is something I have never experienced. This is what it means to be alive." Now Hanao is coming closer to them, but Masato stops her. She says, "I don't care what you say." Now Hanao gives a very strange reason to attack humans. She says, "Everyone in the zoo was good. They took good care of me. They gave me food and water, whatever I needed. But humans killed my grandfather. So humans are the worst, and they should die." Now, hearing all this, Masato genuinely feels bad. He says, "I will fix everything." But Hanao says, "It's too late." But then a siren sounds, which tells all the animals to come to one place, and all the animals start to go there. And Hanao says, "This time you are safe. Next time I will kill you." Hitomi is worried about her family, but Masato says, "Don't worry, I will take you to your family." But then everything starts to shake. They thought it was an earthquake, so everyone hides in a safe place. But when the earthquake ends, Hitomi calls her family. Luckily, everyone is safe, but they receive a video in which they see the president of the zoo who has become a pig. I told you earlier that he resembles an animal. He tells where he was born. He says, "Humans are bad. They did experiments on me, so now we have decided a world without humans will be better." And they reach the roof of the building, where they see there's a big hole in the ground. And on the other side, the zoo director says, "We are Jinmen. We have separated Mount Fuji from Japan, and now it will be our animal kingdom. I repeat, we are Jinmen." I guess these people blasted Mount Fuji. That's where the earthquake came from. But now, our homies are stuck in the animal kingdom. That's all for now. So, how did you like this manga? If you liked it, then show me some signs that you loved it. Get 150 subscribers on this channel and hype as much as you can. Then, I will drop the next part. Until then, you can enjoy my previous videos. So, see you there.